Welcome back, everyone. This is my gangster right here. Gangster Kevin. Marcelo is my name. Niche Fragrance Collector is the channel. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love you to do so. All about amazing fragrances from around the world. We have been on the conversation with Kajal. We've had, this is our fourth and final episode. We're going to be talking about the Fiddah Collection. And these are more masculine leaning. There's a bit more heavier notes in here with woods and things of that nature. But you know what?
Let's jump right into it.
Let's jump right into it.
When we get customers come through the door, they jump straight to the Kajal because of the bottle design.
It is wonderfully masculine, don't you think?
Yes. You know the feminine collection that we reviewed recently?
Right.
Just the colors they used on it, like the bright red, the rosy red, and the purples and stuff. This is this kind of like metallic steel, very manly kind of look to the bottle.
And even the fact that you can see the juice through the opaque glass.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Again, for me, I've always said this from the beginning, and that is that you are drawn to this house visually first. That you are drawn into it, like what is this stuff?
Yeah.
You know?
And this house is Kajal Perfumes Paris, but they are out of like the UAE, and they have a very strong Arabic influence
Very much.
to their perfumes.
Yep.
This collection in particular, I think, has the most kind of influence of those more Arabic notes of like spiciness, woodiness.
100%.
This one is the Allergane that we're gonna start off with.
Okay. So this one here is deemed by them as the Festive Man. Each one of them, they deem it as a personality.
Yeah.
I actually think I'm going to rename this one because it's meant to be joyful, it's bright, it's happy. For me, this is the Sexy Man. There's something sexy about this fragrance, and there's a, I don't know, it draws you in.
I find it really cool how they interpreted the oud note in this.
Right.
Not that stinky barnyard oud, quite like a rich, sexy oud.
Well, there's a rose in here. I find that the rose and that oud, rose and oud.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
gives it more of a sweetness.
It's a match made in heaven
Yeah,
too. Those two notes always play beautifully together.
This one I haven't had a chance to wear, but the feedback that I generally get, this whole collection though, like 8 to 12 hours, pretty
Comfortable.
good, depending on the one. Yeah, because most of them have this stronger oud note,
Right.
which you would know kind of lasts all down in your skin.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Next one we have is Sarif.
So the two founders of the business, one is Mo, one is Ibrahim.
Yeah.
And this is Ibrahim's
favorite one.
Yeah. We found out when we had our interview with Mo
Yeah.
that this is his personal choice. Actually, I'm going to put it right here this time.
Ooh. Straight away I get more of a pepperiness to it. Right.
There's the resin.
Spiciness to it. Yeah.
So this one is deemed as the charismatic man. There is a friendliness to this one here. There's a charm to it too.
Like a brightness to it. Yeah.
Very aromatic. To my nose, starts off very bright, very strong in that regards. But then it goes into those cedar notes, into those herbaceous notes.
I would say if the first one was more of your dark, mysterious, sexy fragrance, the second one's definitely more of your fun, lively, approachable kind of man, right?
And there's also rosemary in there, and that herby heart that's basically there.
Yeah.
Plays all the way through the fragrance.
Yeah.
So this is a good, fun, summery fragrance. I'm using it over our winter months. It still plays well, but I see this
spring, summer.
Oh yeah, this will just be open shirt, feeling very charismatic.
That's right. This one I heard is somebody else's favorite, the Fiddah.
I love this one.
Sensual NFC perfume.
The sensual, it's just
there's a
beautiful.
nice sweetness to it too.
There's vanilla in the base.
Yes.
Tobacco in the heart.
Yeah.
It just starts off warm. I guess this is seductive. I think this is where it falls into.
Yeah.
It does lean female too, so I reckon, I believe a lady could be wearing this.
Yeah.
But I think on a man, there's an edge to this one here.
Yeah. Not that it's sweet, but out of the three so far, I would probably say the sweetest out of them.
Right. The vanilla in there is creating a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
But that tobacco, that earthiness of that, the smokiness. This one here. This one here. If I had to choose one, this is the one I walk away with. Yeah.
I would say all seasons, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. This would be beautiful.
Winter you can wear it, but summer
as a going out fragrance, just beautiful. Find that all the Kajals have beautiful staying power. This particular range, the Fiddah range, I was getting 7-8 hours very comfortably.
Yeah. And for that price, it's pretty good because it's I think it's about 300, but you're getting 100 ml bottle.
Bottles.
The next one we have is Warwick. Now this one in store, I do get a lot of Arabic customers come in, and they generally don't get much from your freshies or sweeter, fruity gourmand perfumes. They all come in for, you know, this kind of style of fragrance. They want their heaviness. And the Warwick has been like the best seller.
Right.
Yeah.
I struggled. This is the one I struggled with the most.
Yeah?
So I remember what I did first is I sprayed them all on card just to get an idea of where they were at, get my initial sort of bearings on them. This one on card, I'm like, I didn't understand it.
Was there like a note that
It's very...
that just didn't do it for you?
Yeah, it's way too strong. For me,
Yeah.
there's a particular note in there. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is.
Very rich, heavy scent.
So I know that there's oud in here, and I know that it starts off with a saffron and an incense. And maybe it's the kind of incense that they're using. I know that saffron, and also there's leather in the heart.
Quite smoky. Yeah, quite leathery.
Yeah, and sometimes those two together can be quite punchy.
It's quite a smoky oud. Yeah, I would say this is a punchy.
So I put it on skin because
Yeah.
I smelt it on card and I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, I don't know if this one's for me. I thought, you know what, put it on skin, see what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
This one is definitely not for me.
But it's funny because I have a lot of guys that come in
They like it.
that want the strong stuff.
Okay, you want strong, you want oud, you want leather, you want incense.
Yeah.
You want all these punchy fragrances.
Yeah.
Warwick is your one.
Yeah.
Warwick is the one. And I also found that it stayed just potent the whole time to the point, and then this is crazy because I ran out of space, so I put it on my leg, all right? And then I pulled my pants down.
No, you didn't.
I did in the office, and there was nobody in the office, so I sprayed it on my leg. As I was walking home, I could smell the Warwick, and it was on my leg, and I'm like, I had my pants back on then, but I promise.
Walk around.
But because I run out of real estate. I always said I love spraying on skin.
Yeah.
And so in the end, I just run out of room on my
You don't want to
arms.
put on your chest.
Well, if I put it on my chest, I get too much.
Too
of it.
heavy, too
Yeah,
strong.
yeah. That's
Okay.
when I really love a fragrance, I'll put it on my chest and I'll wear that to my day fragrance.
Yeah.
But if I'm testing, I actually pull my pants down and I start spraying on my legs. There it is. The fragrance collector. That's a life hack right there. All right, next one.
All right, the last one we have is Solage. How do I say this?
Soulage.
Solage, yeah. And
I've run out of space, man. Boom, 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 bing, bing, boom, bang.
when we were...
I put it on my leg. Oh, hang on. No.
Okay, okay.
Put it here.
Let's keep this YouTube video PG rated.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, when we were chatting to Mo
Yeah.
the other week,
Yeah.
he said that yeah.
This is his favorite.
This is his favorite.
This is deemed as the boss man. So this is the influential man.
Made for the boss man.
Made for the boss man.
Yeah,
Right?
Mo himself.
Now, interestingly, when I sprayed it on card, I'm like, meh, it's okay. I mean, and then I thought, all right, I'm going to try it on skin. And I thought,
Yeah.
opening notes, yeah, it's okay. So for some reason, when it dries down, I can't get enough of this one. I think what it is, maybe I'd like to know on first spray, where am I going?
Yeah.
And sometimes when a fragrance, and I know that this was true of some other fragrances, where I on the opening notes, sometimes they leave me a little bit, I'm not sure which way.
Yeah.
Is it citrus? Is it this? Is it that? And actually, so on that open, I think what it was, it has carnation in the heart.
Yeah.
And I'm not familiar with carnation in fragrances. It's not something that I've seen a
Yeah,
lot in.
it's not really a common note.
And I think it was the carnation. And so the carnation that I've discovered is it's honey-like, it's sweet, does have a little bit of a clove, but with a herbaceous heart. So it dries down, kind of herby. So I think what was happening is that the opening of the fragrance with that carnation was throwing me off. But then as it dries down, it's got this spice, it has the woods, it's really, I can see how this is the boss
Yeah,
man.
it's really nice.
Yeah. So there it is. 5 amazing fragrances. That's the end of our Kajal series. Really exciting range, very diverse. There is something really for everyone. It's a fragrance house that you really want to get your nose behind. And I know that coming into Oligarch would be the best thing to do. Take your time. So the instant winners are, and we've heard a lot about Lamar and Dahab. Those 2 fragrances are just absolutely beautiful. You need to stop and
Don't skip them over, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
You need to stop and look at the remaining items in their collection, because really the remaining fragrances are
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. Kajal are being very generous in offering all Oligarch customers a gift with purchase. If you use the code NFC, you'll be able to receive that gift.
We want to say a big thank you to Mo because he designed this special gift with purchase himself, specifically for this collab that we're doing. So big thanks to Mo. Yeah.
Want to thank Mo again. Was awesome. Thank you, Oligarch. As always, wonderful to be here. Really enjoy being in the store and being able to experience all this. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you on the next video.
Bye, guys.